Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be going over all of my current empties and current things I've hit pan on, and I'm really excited for today's video. Unfortunately, this is the third time I've had to film it. The first time, I don't even know what happened, but it just didn't turn out right. I think my camera just wasn't set up right. I'm kind of a little bit out of practice, and also I was not looking into the camera. I kept looking over here, and whenever I watch videos, I want people to be looking at me when they're talking, and so I feel really bad that I kept doing that, so I just wanted to refilm it to get things just right. So I'm going to I'm not going to go in any particular order, just like whatever I pick up first is what I'm going to talk about. But I did want to say, I know I stated that I am not going to be structured about panning and my project updates and all that stuff, but that is not to say that I'm not panning things. I am. It's just that I can't put as much effort into tallying things and making sure that I'm updating exactly when I should, because it's a lot of pressure for me, okay? And I want YouTube to be fun this time around, because like I explained, this is like the third time I have tried to do YouTube. And every time I try, I just kind of fall off the wagon, and I don't want to do that again. So instead of trying to structure things, I want to just make the content that feels good to me. And panning does feel good to me, don't get me wrong. It's just something I can't be too structured about. So what you can look for instead of project pan updates or pan that palette updates is look for my empties and my recent pans, because these are the videos that you're going to see my updates basically. So let's just get started. I'm just gonna grab the first things that come that I see. That's what I'm gonna do. So the first thing here is a Clinique Chubby Stick in Hefty Highlight. This is one of my absolute favorite products. I already have a backup ready to go, but I have a Wet n Wild highlighting stick that is basically an exact dupe of this, so I would really like to get through that one first. But as you can see, I dug this out. I love this product so much that I completely dug out every last drop of it, and I'm really excited about that. Next up, I have this Milk Kush Fiber Brow Gel. I like this a lot, but I am so dead set on just using MAC brow products, because every year in November, I go to Nashville for my birthday, and there is not only a MAC store, but there are 2 MAC counters in the mall that I go to, and I take all of my empty MAC products there at the end of the year. And if I'm just using MAC brow products, I'm already spending the money on good brow products anyway. Any type of brow product that I would buy is going to cost the same as a MAC one, and I like the MAC ones. They have colors that suit me, so that is a guaranteed free product at the end of the year, just from my brow products. So anyway, that's a tangent, but I do really like this. I think if I ever saw this at like TJ Maxx for like $7, I would pick it up again. I've heard people find it there, and I do like it and I do recommend it. It's just that I would prefer to stick to the MAC products. I have 3 mascaras. The first one is the Clinique High Impact. The second one is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, and the third one is the again, the Milk Kush. This is trash. I don't understand how anybody could like this. If I'm being honest, I hate it. It flakes everywhere. It's the worst. The Superhero. Okay, so I've had a tube of this in the past, and then I've had like a smaller tube, like the mini, you know, like these. And I really liked it in the past, but right now my lashes are not in the best health because I wear false lashes so much, and as you can see, I'm trying not to wear them because it is really ruining the health of my lashes. Therefore, these really volumizing mascaras just don't work on my lashes because they're a bit more stubby than normal, and they are a little crooked because of the wearing of the false lashes too much. So it just doesn't do for my lashes what it used to. However, once I get my lashes back in good health, I would try this again, because I do remember really liking it. So currently what I'm loving is the Clinique High Impact, because it is the most standard mascara in existence. You can't mess this up, and so it does really well on my lashes because they're not in the best health. I'm already using another tube of this, so I'll probably stick with this or things like this until my lashes get better. And in order to get my lashes to get better, I have been using Grande Lash. I will get there. This is a great product. I find that if I use this while I'm using false lashes, my lashes don't get as bad as they probably would without it, but I want to get a full tube of it and just use it without using false lashes to really see what it does for my lashes. So I will let you know once I have gone through a full tube of it. I will do like a full-blown review with pictures and everything, because I do plan on doing that for this channel. I think that that would be a really good idea. I know plenty of people have done it, but I think the more people you see, the more of an informed decision you have on buying the product. So I also have 2 duo lash glues. I would go through like one of these a month. It was insane. To be fair, like the last fourth of the bottle, you can't, it's useless. So it makes sense why I would go through this so fast. But I did want to say, if you do wear false lashes, I would get this because it has the plastic applicator instead of the brush tip. And if you guys remember back in the day, there was a hack that you would take the squeezy tube of the duo lash glue, put it on the back of a makeup brush, and then run the lashes over it to get the lash glue on the band perfectly. And this is basically that, except in one tool. So I think this was a genius thing for Duo to do. All right, something really exciting. I hit pan in this. This is the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate, and I hit pan in the bronzer. This was a totally unexpected pan. I was not actually working on this necessarily, but when I started to notice how thin it was getting, I did use it multiple days in a row so that I could finally see the pan on this. I love this product. I really love this product. However, I don't think I would ever buy it again unless I found it on a really, really good deal, like I mean half off, because I really only use the bronzer. There is a good dip in the highlight because I do try to use it here and there, but I just don't love it. So paying full price for something I only use half of seems wasteful, but even if I found it half off, it would still be wasteful because I don't necessarily love the highlighter in here. If Tom Ford ever decides to actually do what everybody asks them to do and just release the bronzer, I would buy it in a heartbeat. I think it's fabulous. All right, I have the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. I am already using another bottle of it. This is my favorite multitasking setting spray. Much like Fix Plus, when my skin is too powdery, when my skin is feeling dry before my makeup, when I need to use a pigment, when I need to make a shadow, a liner. This is just a really good multi-purpose product, and instead of paying a lot for MAC Fix Plus, see, this is where I choose a cheaper option over MAC because it is cheaper. If I could get the same amount of product from MAC for the same amount of money, I would choose MAC because it's another empty product, but I can't, so I stick with this, and I love it. All right, kind of some boring products. I finished up a complete tube of Carmex. This took me about 2.5 months to finish. I love Carmex. I always have Carmex. I have like probably 5 tubes around the house. I will probably have one in every empties. And then I also used up a Laneige sleeping mask. I had 2 of these and I finished this one and I cannot find my second one, but I really love this. I don't know if I would ever buy it, but if it is an option for a free sample, I will absolutely take that over something else because it is a phenomenal lip balm. I love it so much. All right, another kind of boring product. I finished up a nail polish remover. I probably go through these once every 4 or so months, and I always get the nail strengthening ones. I never use anything but this, and I certainly don't use pure acetone because it really ruins my cuticles, and I paint my nails way too often to do that. But I do like the Onyx version better than most brands that I have found. Let me see. I'll go ahead and show you this. This is my MAC brow quad that I have made with 4 MAC eyeshadows. I had already had pan in Omega, and then I hit pan in Cork. And I actually wasn't expecting to hit pan on this for probably another month or so, because it takes a really long time to hit pan on MAC eyeshadows, so I was kind of shocked. But nonetheless, I was very happy that I finally hit pan on that. All right, this is a product that I will never ever spend my money on again. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge moisturizer. And the problem with this is that it is so moisturizing that it literally evaporated on me. I'm not kidding. I probably got 15 to 20 uses out of it. And I swear to God, every time I opened the jar, more of it was gone than the last time I closed it. So never again. Just, I won't. All right, along this same lines, I don't think I would ever repurchase these. These are the Hello Fab facial radiance pads. This is just an extra step in my routine that I don't need. That's just all there is to it. It's empty. Basically, it's a glycolic peel with a couple other acids, like lactic acid, and I use lactic acid from The Ordinary. I have hyaluronic acid, and I use a glycolic toner, and I have a glycolic serum. So I just don't need an extra step like this. They're good if you are lazy about your skincare, but it takes no effort to put on a glycolic toner on a cotton pad and just use it that way. It's the same concept. So I just went and buy it again. All right, a couple more things with makeup. I have 3 foundations here, 2 of which are not technically empty, but I did use quite a bit of them. I got down to about here in this foundation before it started breaking me out. This was obviously in a project pan, but it fully expired on me and started breaking me out. And the same with this IT Cosmetics CC cream. There is about this much left in here. And to be fair, this has been the wrong shade for me for a long time, so I keep having to mix it with other things. So I'm glad to move this out. This is the shade Fair, and I actually need the shade Fair Light. It's a little darker and a little bit more neutral undertoned. It says cool, but it is much more neutral. And I prefer that shade over this one. And the SPF expired in here, and it is just no good after that. And then the third foundation is hands down one of my favorite foundations in the entire world. It is the Estee Lauder Nude, the Double Wear Nude. And unfortunately, this has been discontinued. However, if you are lucky enough to live near a CCO, I wish I was lucky enough to live near a CCO. The closest one to me is 5 hours any way I could go, and it drives me nuts. And you see this in a CCO, buy it, especially if you have dry skin. Specifically, if you have dry skin, or if you like the idea of how long Double Wear lasts on the skin, but you don't like how heavy it feels. This is a fantastic alternative. They replaced it in their line with the Future Hydra Rescue, and though I love this, I have 2 different colors in this, I do like it. It just doesn't have the same lasting power as the Double Wear Nude. That's really the only difference. That's not to say it doesn't last well, it just doesn't quite beat this one. And luckily I have 2 backups of this, thank God. All right, this should have been a given product, but it was not, because I only use this as a hand cream at my vanity. This is the Brazilian Boom Boom cream. It's just the small tub, and because I only use it as a moisturizer on my hands, it took me quite a while to finish this, and I'm currently using the exact same size, but the blue one, this one, right here. I love the scent of both of these. However, I would never buy these to put on my body, because even though I love the smell, I don't think I would want my entire body to smell this strong. They're fantastic. They're intoxicating, but to smell like this all over my body just seems like too much, and I feel like it would be almost offensive. This one I might buy the full size. I still have quite a lot left. But the original, it's really, really, really heavily scented. Anyway, what next? We'll do this. So I also finished up an Estee Lauder primer. This is the Illuminator. I don't know if you guys remember, I had this in a bi-weekly makeup basket, Shop My Stash, which I will start doing a similar thing to Shop My Stash, and I will introduce that in another video in a couple days. But I threw it in there to finish this up, and I finally did. I love this product, but it is literally MAC Strobe Cream in a different package. And with MAC Strobe Cream, you get more product for the same amount of money. So I would just skip this and get MAC Strobe Cream. All right, these are I have 3 serums. We'll start with this one. This is the Lancome Genifique. I worked for Lancome and I also worked for Estee Lauder. Now, what I'm going to tell you as somebody who worked for both companies, don't buy this, buy the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. The Advanced Night Repair, it helps with cell turnover, so it really, really does your skin good. You will instantly see a difference, and it does not have a ton of fragrance in it. This is supposed to do something similar, but it has so much fragrance in it that it simply isn't worth it. And the price point on this is a little bit higher, so I just don't recommend it. I would never buy it again. And then I have these 2 serums from Bliss. If you are a dry-skinned person, Bliss skincare, well, I say dry and sensitive. Bliss has fantastic skincare for sensitive skin. This one right here is the niacinamide hyaluronic acid day serum. I use this, a light moisturizer, and that's pretty much it in the mornings because I don't like to pile up my skin with too much stuff before I go in with makeup. I do most of my heavy skincare at night. So this is a really great day serum. And then this right here is the vitamin C serum. I'm currently using the Ole Henriksen one, and I forgot how potent that stuff is. And if I use it every single day, it causes like a little rash down here at the bottom of my jaw. I get hives right there, I guess because of my anxiety, but also that is the first place that I notice irritation with any type of product, and it's too potent. So once I'm done with that, I will go back to this. Let me see. Hi, buddy. What you doing? Being nosy with Sebastian. Okay, so this product right here, I am in love with this. My partner accidentally picked this up at Walmart instead of a different rose toner that I saw. I asked him to get it for me, and he mistook that one for this one, but I'm really glad he did because I actually love this toner. This is hands down the best drugstore toner I've ever used. And once I'm done with my Thayer's Rose, I will go back to this one. It's super moisturizing, and my skin loves rosehip. Just something about it, my skin just drinks it up and loves it. And I would say for the price point, the amount of product you get, this is hands down the best sensitive skin toner I've ever found at the drugstore. Well, my partner found it, and thank God for his mistake. Happy accidents. Okay, so then we have the only cleanser that I have used for probably 5 years. This is the Clinique facial soap, mild facial soap. This is great if you have sensitive skin. It doesn't strip your skin. To be fair, I only wash my face, like actually wash my face once a day, and that is when I am removing my makeup or just washing my face at the end of the night. That way my skin doesn't get stripped too much of its oils, but this is just a really good basic cleanser. The one that I used before this was the Simple, this brand. I used their cleanser before I found this one, and a while ago on my channel, I actually posted a skincare video, and I think I don't have that one privated, so you could find that one and you'll know that even 3 years ago, I was still talking about this and Simple, so nothing has changed. I still love this stuff a lot. And then in the mornings, instead of washing my face, I just go over it with the Simple Micellar water because it gets off all the oils from the night without stripping my skin, and I really like this. And then for makeup remover, I just use the Beauty 360 oil-based makeup remover. It gets off false lashes, the glue, my mascara, really hard to get off eyeliner. I have a liquid liner that I use that is like impossible to get off without an oil-based makeup remover. And for the price, the amount of product, and the fact that it doesn't burn, this is the best one that I found. So if you're in the market to try something new for your eye makeup remover and you have a CVS near you, 100% recommend this one. I think it's $7.49 and you get like 50% more product in this bottle than you do other brands. And then the last thing is my Pan That palette. Like I said, I'm not going to be structured. but as I hit pan on things, I will show you. So I had a small amount of pan on the cream shade, and as you can see, I've used a ton of it since then. And then I hit pan in Smarty Pants, and I'm very, very close to hitting pan on these two shades right here. So as soon as I do that, I will update you guys in empties and recent pans. So that's just the best way that I can do this. That way I'm still using stuff up. I still have a goal to meet, but I'm just not so structured. Oh my God, I forgot something. These are the 5 sheet masks that I used. When I get depressed, I rely on sheet masks. I know I shouldn't. I know that they are wasteful, but I'm telling you, they are a lifesaver to my skin when I have not been taking care of my skin like I should. So this past month, I had a hard time. I will say I will never purchase these again, but I would purchase the Cream Shop and the Purelisse. Both of these do wonderful things for my skin. One is vitamin C and one is just really hydrating. I looked these up online because I don't know where to get these. I got this as a free gift from somebody that I bought something from Macari. They sent it to me, and I think they're like $4 per sheet mask. And at Burlington Outlet, I can get a whole pack of these for like $3.99. So I'll probably just stick with these, but if I was ever like feeling frisky, I would absolutely order these because I loved the result that I got from this. These I also got at Burlington, and though they are rose, they had something in them that my skin did not agree with, and it felt kind of tingly, like a burning tingly sensation. It wasn't terrible, but I don't feel like I should feel that from a sheet mask, so I just won't purchase those again. All right, and that is it for my empties. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you are okay with how I'm going to be updating you on makeup pans and stuff like that, and I am excited to continue using up my stuff and making the content I really want to make. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!